Hey everybody, and welcome back to the SalttyShow, and welcome back to Total War Rome 2 with the Divided Empire Overhaul mod. I hope you guys are doing well today. I hope you're ready to crack into this brand new campaign that I've been tossing around for a little bit now. And if you are, please like and subscribe as always, and tick that bell icon to be notified when I post videos like this and or others. And leave a comment below if you're excited like I am to get going with this. Hopefully you do see this, and we have a great long campaign. This is my second time starting this campaign, as I accidentally started it on hard or very hard, one of the two, I don't remember, and it proved to be very let's just say not very but the best. It's already a hard starting challenge, so I'm not gonna do what I did last time with the Artavasi and do hard. It should be normal. Campaign difficult, the game difficulty you can change around a little bit, but I'm gonna keep it right here for now. So with that being said, I'm going to try and dive in on this. We are playing as the Black Sea Colonies as Kolkhis. We have Colonists, which is Special Population Technologies, Independence, 10% melee defense during battles in own or allied territory. Our political traditions of monarchy, we have Special Systems as Reforms and Special Barracks. We have Assimilation as a trait, increased happiness from presence of other cultures, Trade Crossroads, increased trade income, and the Golden Legacy. Major diplomatic penalty with the Greek factions. I will scroll through both of these. Y'all pause the video if you want to read. And on this one. Victory conditions are as follows. We'll be going with those, and here's my other settings. Without further ado, let's get into this for a second time. Sorry you all don't get to see the first trial, but I promise you did not miss much other than me getting my ass kicked. I do apologize if I kind of leave things out or not, but this was a spur-of-the-moment decision that I made, as in the campaign in the last episode that I was trying to record to not do. It showed some problematic situations coming up already, so I ran at this again. We're at another go. Since this is the first episode, I decided, sorry if y'all heard that, I decided that we're gonna give it another shot, which I did just finish the thumbnail, and I have the intro on pause right now, but I'm going to work on both of them later. So I hope you all take a liking to them as well. And yeah, hope we're ready. I will say the last time it didn't take this long to load, but let's get into it.
This land, this mythical country of the Golden Fleece your people call home, is found at the very edge of the Greek-speaking world. Barbarian cultures surround you. But with the Caucasus Mountains at your back, your primary enemies stand to the south. Trapezos are long-standing rivals, and should be your first target for expansion. Further west lies the powerful kingdom of Pontus, which you must confront if you wish to dominate the sea. However, you may choose instead to send your forces inland, where they will meet resistance from Armenia. War may come to Kolkhis, but your might will be known the length of the civilized world.
Thank you very much, introductor. So we have obviously our normal objective: completely control one province, either by direct ownership or through clan states and military allies. So, welcome to Phasis and the kingdom of Kolkhis. Oh, we have our leader here already in area, Heronius. I believe that's how you say it, Heronius. He's a single man in his 30s, along with his sister and his brother. They are in charge of the kingdom. We have our other parties here, all very friendly towards us right now, which they were like that in the last playthrough too, but these guys are even better. Well, except him, he's a pacifist. That's never good, because war is inevitable. We are a kingdom though, and here is all our little special benefits here. More importantly, we want to get technology. I'm going to follow the same path I did earlier, as this going to go down logistics and then organize supply to get that reduced upkeep. just for a little bit. And now we're gonna go into this area and we're gonna trade.
Greetings, most excellent friend. Be at home and speak as you would before your own hearth fires.
Okay, you don't want that, but you'll take a defensive alliance. That's actually really good. Is this too bugged? Okay, it's not super bugged. They will pay me for this, and this is a little nicer. We'll see how normal plays out. Because if it's too easy, we don't want to do
I
it.
am humbled by your...
But that's okay. We have a good situation there. Yeah, Arthai do like us, which is good. Bithynia are neutral towards us with its -15.
Greetings, my friend. You have my ear for your speech.
So they don't want anything to do with us, that is. Sadducenes are at war with Bosporus and Erosia, or Orsoi.
You have my attention.
Okay, so we've... Armenia. I don't know how. I preached this a lot in the episode that I recorded before this, but Armenia is
and I will answer with my master's voice.
Armenia is a major threat that we will have to contend with eventually. It's not something that you can really handle lightly as a single province kingdom in the get-go. Now, another thing is I converted this early before developing their more well-known formation. This is so-called Peltas inspired are equipped with long spears and light armor in order to counter. Oh. And then we have the Kolochin hoplites, Kolochin cav. So last time I converted it to this, which gives us Levy, Spearmen, Georgian swords, medium infantry, strong against spears and on walls, weak against cav, and they're Levy tier. So they're definitely not that good. Cartavelian horse, so these units are not good, but these units, the pikemen, the corsairs, I mean the corsairs less so, but the Cartaveli lesser noble cav too. And then we get into really unique late tier units. Oh, sorry guys. But I don't know if that might be something we need to play later on. Because I'll be honest, we got our asses handed to us. I'm sorry I'm spoiling the roster for you guys. I'm just trying to think. Because we really need something. The Kolochin hoplites, yeah, might be our best bet. Their upkeep is actually 167. That's not that bad at all. These guys, in my mind, are not worth it. I played like one battle with them, but they were horrible. We can get the Philippine spearmen here. They are a pike phalanx. I think it's worth it for sure on that march, that moment. Your only issue is if you keep the cultural differences, taxes, slaves, and faction. You keep the culture difference, you're gonna actually increase your Hellenic cultural influence, which sadly you do not want. But it's gonna have to be something I think we deal with. Population, and then your Xenoi. It's gonna be something we deal with for now. Speaking of dealing with, I'm gonna just reform this little army here. Get rid of the units I don't think we're gonna use. Oh man, really debating using you at all. They were okay. I will give them that, but they were not that good. They crumbled pretty fast. Now we're gonna start from scratch. All right, first things we want is gonna be hunters.
We need good fighters.
We'll start out with the hunters, and we're gonna also go ahead and upgrade our settlement to include the civil. I think, yeah. Civil and fishing port. We can't upgrade that, so we're not gonna. And then we're gonna do some stuff here. We're just going to use our noble parties here. We want to pick the lowest one and send them on a diplomatic mission and hope to God it works out. That's something you can run the gauntlet of risking. Is it not working out? But we're gonna try. Sorry guys, sending a text. So I will say though, I'll get it out the gates. Probably not gonna have a battle.
War
That
and an end to womanly peace.
that was faster than last. That was faster than the last try I went through. They at least waited a good 5 turns before they declared war on me. This is out the gate. They haven't killed the Saracens yet though, or Saracena. Can't remember how you say their names. To the north of us though, so maybe we can band together and attack them if they, for whatever reason, get split between us. It should be a while before their forces move to march on the Saracens, and they might split them to try and go for both of us. If the AI is gonna play that dumb. Diplomatic mission, you're gonna return with a generous tribute. Well, that's good. Where is it? Oh, well. Oh, it was just money. Sorry, guys. If you send diplomats on missions as such, if they get benefits, they do usually appear here in the traits. Medium to high. Look at this now. They'll appear there in the traits for you to look at.
Ready for battle.
That being said, events, spring, and something else. Who knows what.
Hunger for battle.
So we're gonna get one more archer unit, and then we're gonna go. We might as well sort our range first. Missile damage of 22. Morale 36, comparatively speaking to 34. They have higher shots per minute. They have higher range as well. We'll go and get the Kolkhis skirmishers too. After that, we'll go for probably. Honestly, we might want to go for mercenaries after that. Jesus. I mean, the Greek infantry are okay. It just, oh. What we really need is that. We need the pikemen.
We hunger for battle.
That'll benefit us the most. But with our extra cash, we can, of course, let's also look at that. So it's out at, I don't know when we trespassed, but oh well. Go back in. So he's now at 20%. So we're gonna pick this guy here. Sorry, pick him, and we're gonna try and send him on the same thing and hope it works out as well. They can go poorly, and if they go poorly, you might end up screwing yourself, but it's just something you got to deal with. We are also going to recruit a spy. I forgot to do this on the first turn. We want one. There you go. We want that one. Send her north. Gemeti, and we can get a dignitary, which that one's the best.
What do you wish of me?
And end the turn. I do apologize if I feel I'm speeding through this, but do remember this is my second time going through this all. Sadly, I really wanted to keep going with the first recording for you all, but I felt it was going to go down a very dark path. It was not a good footing for us. It just wasn't. You can ask our king that, as if he had flashbacks into another life or into the future if he messes up again. Like it was his fault, not mine. Moving on. So our game plan is to send the spy north to keep an eye. Another generous tribute. So the Armenians are. They're accepting our diplomats, paying them basically to leave. That's what I'm reading from the situation here. Is the Armenians are paying us to leave their court, cultural expansionism, and now trespassing. Seems that they keep
Greetings.
coming up with new reasons to not necessarily like us. Trapezos as well is actually somewhat of a annoyance.
My wits and word. How may I moving unseen?
Send our spy up
Is
north.
there
Well,
nothing
no
else?
armies yet to be seen in Pangordia. They are upgrading everything though, which is terrifying.
Commander,
Now we have our range done. I hesitate. I really do hesitate to get Greek infantry. These infantrymen are basic soldiers levied from the general population. They are not. Oh, they're just not. What one would call that good.
ready for
I wonder if we press the advantage now, what mercenaries can we get over here?
march.
Okay, none yet, which is annoying.
Make haste, men. Ready for orders.
So we'll grab some Greek light hoplites while we can. We might want to out the gate recruit another general to help our king,
At your command.
so we can have two very good general cav units. Alright, they're sitting at 16. So we're just bouncing back and forth between these guys because it's easier. We're distributing their political situation between them, and their gravitas isn't growing that fast, thankfully. We might do... I can't gather support, +2 influence around party. We don't need to do that, actually. You could gather support, but we really definitely don't want to do that. Requires 2 more cunning. +10 gravitas for target, +1 zeal. It costs how much to do this? 30. Jesus. Alright, cancel that. Yeah, cancel that. Getting married costs 20 as well. So yeah, we're gonna stick with that plan. So we're gonna go back up to the U. And yeah, they're all pretty. We're at about 43% right now, which is not the greatest. Yeah, we're at 43%, so it does appear we're here at the overlooked column, which is not nice, not very nice at all. The rest of these parties are not doing too well either, so we'll hold off on. They're gonna gather support just a little bit, so we're at 46 now, which puts us right there at respected, which is really what we want. And we're gonna hold off on doing anything else. Hopefully, potentially, Trapezos maybe will think that he can handle us with their 10 stack or something. And we can maybe entrap them with a mercenary army, if mercenaries show up in the pool in time. That is the question, if they will or not. Which I made the mistake last time in the videos you all had not seen by standing here and raiding, and they were able to get to me pretty fast. It wasn't a pleasant experience, to say the least. So logistics was researched, light hoplites were created. Let's go into research down here, and we're gonna get the organized supply, which gives us the upkeep, and it gives us the settlements that we need to upgrade this. And in 3 turns, we will have access to the pikes.
Ready for orders.
So with that being said, let's go ahead and grab, you guys are unnecessarily expensive for what you are, so, well, yeah. let's grab one more
Great and glorious thing to serve
skirmisher
your people.
and one more Greek light hoplite, and we can get a champion. Question is, what champion do we want? And it's looking like this is the champion we want.
My sword is yours. This
Well,
is
we'll move him that way.
madness.
Meanwhile, our spy,
My
Gemeti,
spirit,
will continue to
swift and
scout
silent as a shadow.
the kingdoms up here in the north, which thankfully it's appearing as if they don't have really anything.
Scout ahead.
We got eyes on Scythia's capital, but not Bosporus kingdoms. Our friends to the north are living for now.
Greetings. Now speak.
We're at about a 2 with Armenia right now, so hopefully they just keep their eyes away from us. And I really am. I hope y'all notice I'm keeping my money as best I can in the bank, because the Trapezos get access to Pontic hoplites, and they are just like every other hoplite in the game, where as soon as they're in spear phalanx or hoplite phalanx, they are impenetrable in almost every way, and they will march through almost any formation, except, to my knowledge, a pike wall. I've not seen them do it yet, but it would not surprise me if they did. I do apologize for bringing up the first video attempts so much in this episode. It is just what I'm comparing it to, as it was interesting. Here we have the year in history, 277 BC. Scroll down in case you all haven't read that. I'm sure plenty of you have played Divided Empire, so you've seen those, but maybe you haven't played as Kolkhis. But if you have, let me know. I'd love to get suggestions and ideas
Shield up.
Commander.
on what to do.
March.
It would be very beneficial to my survival.
What do you wish of me?
Oh wow. Yeah, give it a
They
shot.
will never know.
Your
Is
spies
there
gained
ever
information.
any
Let's just get information on the general. So, their general is currently, or the Basilis of Bosporus is currently sitting in the capital.
You can
And she
call
leveled
me
up.
Nyx.
We will give her agent and spy. So good job. 2 more turns.
At your command.
So he's going to reduce, he is going to, requiring a small amount of wealth, reduce upkeep and experience, or increase experience in that case.
We hunger for battle.
Don't necessarily want to patrol.
Commander.
They're going to continue recruiting. We're going to wait, I think. I'd rather fill the army with high quality troops than, or the quality troops that I want than immediately what I can get, because sadly it's not what I want.
These swinish people will threaten us soon enough. So my lord offers armies to cull the herd.
Will you do it for free?
Your armies stand at risk.
Yes. Maybe that. Oh, so it could go both ways. If Armenia expands north, it gives them a port. It's not necessarily a negative thing, but it allows them to become far stronger via trade. It also limits our expansion abilities without going to war with allies or Armenia that just knocked out our enemy. But it could also let us focus on going north and eliminating the Bosporus kingdom. It's too early to see if that was a negative, but we will, I'm sure, come to find out. Our noblewoman leveled up, of course. We're gonna give her administrator and then bureaucrat. One more turn. They're recruiting 14.
We hunger
How expensive are your mercenaries? Oh, they're too expensive. We'll pull back behind the bridge,
March! Make haste, men!
and we will actually go into patrol stance since we're not doing anything.
Ready for battle! Get moving, you wretches!
And we will recruit next turn. This is giving Trapezos the benefit to recruit quicker than we are. However, maybe with the threat of Armenia from their south now, they'll be very less inclined to attack us if they feel that we're too weak. From previous experience, though, they just won't move. Not once did I see them move in my whole like hour of playing as the previous TV series, as the previous series. So we'll see what they do. It's more annoying when the AI won't move than when they will. Gives you a benefit to ambush or to maneuver around them. So the Chimerians, oh wow, they're moving. They've abandoned their capital. They've abandoned their capital, and my guess is that Armenia has left this settlement exposed. With that being said, Chimeria, or Bosporus, has also come to face these guys. We have a 23% chance to sabotage, which is annoying because we'd really want to stop them. We're going to try anyways. Sadly, that didn't work. Their army is not looking too hot. We're going to go ahead and get this army upgrade. Along with that, we're already going to upgrade +4 banditry. And -2 food, that's normal. But getting them hoplites would be really nice. 6 turns. So go ahead and go out of patrol phase. We can recruit another administrator. Or a noblewoman. Sorry, I keep calling them administrator, which is technically their dignitary. Go ahead and do that. It's a expensive spy, to say the least, but
Ready for battle!
it'll give us the ability to do this. Well, it gives us time to recruit the Chalbian spearmen, and we also get access to the Georgian swords. You're gonna increase banditry, piracy, and squalor and public order, so yeah, you're not worth it. Trapezos, wow, them abandoning their settlement like that. Well, Armenia didn't declare war on them last time either. If we can take advantage of this while the Bosporus is focused on going towards them, which they're going to be, sadly, that our allies to the north are going to be gone in the next turn. But if we establish Trapezos as, say, a client state, well, not client state, if we erect client state there, we can secure our south with allies. I don't think taking the settlement would be a smart move. Well, it could be. Nah, it'd be very difficult to hold on to that settlement. We'll have to find out. Our champion leveled up. Go ahead and give him the dark guard dog. And actually, we're going to give him a champion, increase movement range. And Paragon.
Commander.
Let's grab the one that's not doing anything and move her that way.
Ready for battle!
We can hit their settlement right now. Wow. Don't think that's really too important. I don't think. There is something I'm looking for right there. We're gonna go for water sluicing to get that sanitation back in the green before we have a disease outbreak. We're at 1% right now. It's not very risky, but it still very well could be.
What do you wish of me?
Is there any chance? Give it a shot. Why not? Hey, good job. I don't remember what we...
Succeeding.
66% campaign movement range. These poor guys do not have much of a chance against that army, but we're trying. Meanwhile, this army... I mean, if we can eliminate Trapezos before they have a chance... The problem is we don't know where their army's at. Oh, we do. They took this settlement. I believe it's worth the gamble, guys. Let's find out. Oh, it so is. It so is. Okay. Well, I hate to do this to you all, but we will have to save the first battle of the campaign for the next episode. Maybe it's something to bring you all back. I do apologize for this not being the first time I've done a playthrough of this, or a first run, but so far this second run's going a little better and a little more interesting. So, if you're excited for the new series and you want to see more, like and subscribe and comment below your suggestions, your ideas of what to do with this campaign, and if you think I have a shot at winning this at all with our small starting domain. But thank you all for tuning in whenever you do on week or weekend. This has been the Salty Show. Hope you all enjoyed, and stay salty, everybody.